Those models, actresses and singers do not use supermarket brands on their skin. They use prescriptive, clinical, targeted, active skincare, and that is why their skin looks as good as it does. Australian skincare is phenomenal. Please support our local industries because they are doing amazing work. Anyone can sell skincare, from the supermarket to the pharmacy, doctors and medical skin clinics. But who do you believe when it comes to your skin? The answer is... Welcome to the Holistic Skin Guru, where what's on the surface is just as important as what's underneath. I'm your host, Aamena. Let's dive deep into the world of holistic skincare. Welcome back to Skin School, and school is in session. Okay, let's get down to basics. Everyone is talking anti-aging and injectables and touts this brand over another. But do you know the 101 of skincare? Do you really understand the difference between what you get in the pharmacy as opposed to what is available in skin clinics or even in doctors' surgeries? Here is a quick breakdown of the skincare industry. You see, skincare is one of the most confusing industries to be in because anyone can sell skincare, from the supermarket to the pharmacy, doctors in medical centers and estheticians in skin clinics. But who do you believe when it comes to your skin? Well, the answer is simple, and to know where you fit into this puzzle, you really need to understand the industry and its traps. Let me help you with this. You see, the skincare industry is made of two camps, really: the cosmetic industry and the cosmeceutical industry. The cosmetic industry is really all about mass production and heavy marketing, and is largely found and sold in various places, including chemists, supermarkets, and sometimes department stores, alongside other cosmetics and makeup. Cosmetic skincare is usually heavily branded with lots of marketing and even popularized through famous brand ambassadors and fancy packaging to lure the buyers into trying their promise in a jar. And that is all it really is, a promise in a fancy jar. Or should I say a lie, in a fancy packaging, because most of these companies are selling carrier creams with very little active ingredients, and they use marketing to help sell their brands. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. They're selling a brand. And if you believe them, well, then you've been duped. They mainly rely on famous movie stars or singers to help them convince you to buy their products. So let me tell you, those models, actresses and singers do not use supermarket brands on their skin. In fact, they use prescriptive, clinical, targeted, active skincare, and that is why their skin looks as good as it does. So coming back to Cosmeceuticals, these are more clinical. They are targeted ranges that have had research and development that back their claims of efficacy in the skin. They contain active ingredients such as hyaluronic acid, collagen, sometimes called peptides, vitamin C, oleic acid derived from olives, and so on. Cosmeceuticals are sold largely in either dermatology clinics, skin clinics, or anywhere where skin is assessed and skincare is prescribed by a professional skin expert. Now, here is where it gets interesting and a little bit muddy. In recent years, the cosmeceutical industry has split into two camps. One is the prescriptive clinics that focus on a medical approach with a strong emphasis on injectables and or chemical peels, while the other camp is also prescriptive in nature. They use a consultation process that leans more towards understanding the individual's client's situation and needs and forms a more holistic approach in finding solutions without the need for chemicals or hurting the skin in any way. Guess which one I belong to? So going back to cosmeceuticals and understanding why they are better than cosmetic products, most cosmeceuticals or all cosmeceuticals have got ingredients in them that are targeted. So instead of a cosmetic product which has maybe less than 5% worth of active ingredients in them, and the rest is just a carrier cream, you in a cosmeceutical product, you have every single ingredient in there doing something. So if it is, for example, a product that is says it's for hydration, well, then that product has got ingredients within it that are formulated in such a way that work in synergy together to increase hydration in the skin. And the research and development that's gone into that product has given that particular company the go-ahead to put that product on the shelf, because they can stand by it and say, yes, through our research and development, we have found that these key ingredients have actually increased the hydration properties in the skin by X%. So this is the difference between a cosmeceutical company and a cosmetic company. So when you are buying from a cosmetic company like Chanel makes makeup, and now they make skincare. Now, their skincare may be very, very expensive, and they probably do have some nice ingredients in them, but they're just pretty expensive products in a nice, beautiful jar. So that brand is not actually a cosmeceutical brand. It's a cosmetic brand. They haven't really put in the research and the technology into it to make sure that the ingredient base is actually doing what it says it does. And if you are brand driven, then you're going to buy their brand. So sometimes having a fancy jar on a shelf is not good for your skin. And I have had clients come to us and say, oh, but your bottles are not fancy. And I think to myself, do you want results in your skin, or do you want a pretty packaging on your counter? I would definitely go for results in my skin, because people see my face more than they see what's on my bathroom cabinet. So really think about the ingredients that are in your products. Go to your shelf, pick up your product, have a look where it's made. Is it made locally, or is it made in another country? Australian skincare is phenomenal. Australian cosmeceutical skincare is absolutely phenomenal. Please support our local industries, because they are doing amazing work. And ours, because cosmeceutical skincare is made for our environment. It's made for our weather. It makes for, people living in a more humid climate. Up here in Queensland, we have a skincare that's more suited to us. And those of you that are living down in more cooler climates like Tasmania and Victoria, you would be getting offered products that are a lot more, thicker and more protective for those colder months. So really look at where your products are coming from, so you can not only support Australian businesses, but also use products that are made locally, sourced locally, and are good for your skin. Thank you for joining me on Holistic Skin Guru. If this episode has helped you get one step closer to achieving your skin goals, I'd love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform too. If you've got any questions about your skin, I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me at Holistic Skin Guru on all platforms. Don't forget, as a listener, you can get 10% off all treatments at our SkinFit New Farm Clinic in Brisbane. Simply pop the word podcast in your booking online, or mention it on the phone when you book.